Welcome to this week's video where I show you the bright lights of London paved with gold. They're not. But I go down to London town. Well, it's not a town, it's a city. I go down the old smoke. Well, that's a phrase. And the English language is quite strange, isn't it? But there we go. I'm off to London. Paddington Basin for a night out on the tiles. How did I get on? Now I know we have gardeners and there's some people that grow flowers on the boat and there's some gardeners on the boat, but this fella, well, do you know what? Out off to him. Even got a pigeon on it. Don't know how he stuck him on there. There's some ducks here, look, and little ducklings things. Some new ducks that have survived life as an early duckling. I don't know if Christian's up. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Are you in? Don't see the bot road rocking. Those portholes are looking good. He's got some on the other side to do. He's a bit frustrated like me with the lack of sun in the summer. Thing is squeaking again, isn't it? Let's see if it stops. I've been told to put some soap on it, which if it continues like this, because it is a new alternator belt, I will get some soap. Or candle wax, I've been told. Either one. I stopped to have a chat with John and Carrie. This is their little dog and this is their gaff. Very heavily into fishing is John. Paddling pool for the dog. Dogs. Heading down to Londinium, to Paddington Basin. Now, the CRT claim it's easy to book a slot onto Paddington Basin. It is. And this is bank holiday weekend, so I'm quite surprised I actually got a slot, but I'm glad I did because I don't have anything to worry about. Cowley, what do they call it, permanent moorings on that side. I don't know about this side. There's a gap there under the trees, but if you're here for a day, then what does it matter? Very nice though. Gave a welcome to Cowley permanent moorings. Very nice, although you don't have any solo, or not much.
You say put us on hold, let us stop for a minute instead of
hammocks there, look, they're kind of like a, not a hammock, but like a swing, single seat, hammocky, swing seat, garden chair affair. Oh, I like this part, to be honest. And strangely, the visitor moorings, the continual cruiser mooring, more sun. Lovely, lovely, busy. Lots of these Dutch styly boaty things. Look at that big greenhouse on the top, look. So that's a big boat with a big greenhouse. And there's another one of those Huckleberry Finn cabins.
I wish you knew how much I wished it was different. There's a fire we should put out, but all I know is how to fall back into you. Oh, I wanna see you
Lovely boat, by the way. I do, lovely. 48,000 for that. 100-year-old boat. Looks in great nick. 48 grand. Okay, that mast, you struggle getting under bridges. So that's south of Cowley. There's a marina on the right. Don't know what it's called. Can't be bothered to find out. I'll link it below. If that boat interested you,
We will get hurt again. We will get hurt again.
industrial side, one part of the canal, and then there's quite a nice, is it residential or office blocks? But it says private mooring on the side.
I said put us on hold. Let us stop for a minute. I'm done with running. I've always known that if we stop running, that will be done. I wish you knew how much I wished it was different. There's a fire we should put out. To fall back into you. Oh, I wanna see you.
So, start of the Paddington Arm. I was going to moor back there, but then it's only 20 past 3 and I want to push through so I can get to Paddington Basin for 1 o'clock, because that's what time it opens, and that way I can maximise the use of being in London town. Paddington Basin, oh, bank holiday weekend, so Camden Market perhaps. When I came into the Paddington Arm, I was right behind a wide beam, and here's an example as to well why I get wound up about wide beams passing on the old high seas canals. Now, like I said, I was behind that wide beam and I've stopped to tick over when there's a boat moored in front of me. Can't see that wide beam.
Closer to your chest, you see it in your eyes. It's you are ready to be hurt again.
On the route down here, I knew there was places along that route that I didn't want to stop. There are places that perhaps it's ill-advised to stop, and because I know the area. Now I don't know where I am precisely. I haven't looked at the canal map thing, but I knew I was in and around the area of Northolt, not too far away from Northwood. What surprised me is there were some great mooring spots. No one was moored. So often that's a combat indicator, no one's moored. But I knew this is a relatively safe area. And then I turned the corner, literally, boats up the yin-yang. Because there's boats here, it must be reasonably safe. Now, the reason why I've cut the grass is because the boat is moored slightly away from the bank, and all the bank was overgrown and I nearly fell in. I thought to myself, I'll cut the grass, and now I've done my 5 and 20s. For those in the know, will know why 5 and 20s are called 5 and 20s. And that's looking for command wires and stuff like that when you're on ops. But I look for 5 and 20s for dog poo. So I know my bit of garden is clear of bombs. Yes, I met some reprobates along the way. They were sat under a bridge, few beers, larging it up. Hello fellas, is this how you're spending the bank holiday weekend? Yes mate, yeah, nice boat and all this malarkey. Engage with them, fine. To be honest, I'd have been quite happy mooring up next to them, because once you've engaged with them and you've given it a bit of laddish talk and all that sort of stuff, oh yeah, bit of blinky blimey and all that stuff, yeah, they're right, fine. I do things differently to other people, I get it, but engaging with people is half the issue. At this point here, I have smelt. Have you ever had an Indian overnight, and then the following morning it has that Indian type smell in the kitchen? That's what it is here. It might have been an Indian shop, restaurant, takeaway place, local town, don't know. Anyway, that's what it smelled like here. And but there's some nice flats and a narrow bridge coming up at a jaunty angle.
Know me. Take the time to dig deep underneath this red heat. We could really meet. Layers. It's time to lose these naysayers. We're better off, the air will be richer, and everything's so much easier. We don't need to work so hard, we don't need to act strong. It's been too long. Love is lovely when it starts. Come with an open heart and give romance a chance and get to know me just for me. Don't bail out.
You notice the chain on this? I think he cycles that. Bit of human power. Well done, that fella.
It can be rough and quite fearsome, but to win big you gotta risk some, and I'm not like the other ones, no. Oh, we don't need to work so hard, we don't need to act strong. It's been too long.
Down that way is Brent Cross Shopping Centre. Used to go to IKEA there for a night out. And go for, I don't know, meatballs and whatever it was. I don't know, used to have a good laugh. Mess about. Sleep in all the beds. Funny.
Oh, love is lovely when it starts. Come with an open heart.
This lady's drying her washing.
Chance and get to know me just for me. Don't bail out.
And if I stand on one leg, put my arm in the air, and I might get some comms.
No, no, no. We can do as we please. Don't listen to them as they preach. We don't need to work so hard. We don't need to act strong. It's been too long. Yes, love is lovely when it starts. Come with an open heart and give romance a chance and get to know me. We don't need to work so hard. We don't need to act so strong. It's been, oh, we don't need to work so hard. We don't need to act so strong. It's been too long. Too long.
Pram hoods up. I've got into the basin at Puddington. Ooh, ooh. The wind howls down this avenue of buildings, and oh, a bit of a drama turning around. And the sign, I have to say, is crap. CRT, get a grip of that sign, because who made that? Blind Pew or someone who's just not very good at making signs or map reading? Simply because it's all cockeyed. It wasn't just me. Somebody else said, "Oh mate, yeah, number one's on the outside track." Honestly, it's great. I'm gonna wander around now, and I'm certainly coming back. Oh, absolutely coming back. This is something special. Okay, so I've been round London town. Tired. I've had a beer. Tired. I am nearly 60. Well, not quite, but I'm just I can't do life on the town anymore. I'd rather go back with a good book and watch a bit of telly. I have enjoyed it immensely, and I'm considering coming back next year. It's absolutely worth doing. I've been to Marks and Sparks Simply Food, bought some stuff to have a quiet night in. And I'm going to come out later on to take some photos of what it's like at night. Some roadworks going on over there. Bit noisy, aren't they? But if you want to go to London town by boat, it needs a bit of work, and I'll tell you why. I've looked it up on the interweb, and it says it's 40. So we're going to take it from Marsworth, bottom lock, and it says it's 47 miles, 53 locks. And if you're travelling 6 hours a day, it would take you 4 days. Now I know it would take you longer than 4 days because of the amount of traffic that's on the towpath, the amount of moored boats. Mind you, that wide beam
if that was going in from Marsworth, it wouldn't give a damn. And that's quite a few locks you have to do, and let me tell you, it's hard going if you're doing that amount of locks, because they're all double locks. But past Cowley, gift. I am certainly going to do it again, as I said on the video. The other thing is, it's £25 a night. Now, yes, the price has gone up from £12.50, but for £25 you have the opportunity of spending a night in your own home in almost the centre of town. What is there not to like? Absolutely worth doing it. Yeah, there we go. Next week, something else. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, those of you who do, and if you don't subscribe, well, give it a go, because it helps me out on the algorithm and you won't miss next week's, which is something else. But until next week, ciao Papa.